Hi, I'm Paula Johnson with Young Living Essential Oils, keeping you happy, healthy, and young living. Today I want to share with you my top 10 tips for great sleep. We're going to talk a little bit about essential oils, of course, my favorite topic, but also a few other tips that I have learned throughout the years as we as a family have struggled with sleep and have found great solutions, either from trial and error or from information we've learned from my son's sleep doctor, as well as other resources and research that we've done as well. So before we begin, I wanted to share with you a little bit about some of the essential oils that I'm going to be talking about. Most of them come from our starter kit. This is what most of my customers begin with and what they utilize. So whether you're a current customer, you have a kit, you'll be able to see all the ways that you can use your oils related to better sleep. Or if you don't have a kit, you'll learn the value of this little package. And Young Living gives us this 50% off bundle the first time you become a member. So it is a great discount. If you want more information, I'm happy to share that with you. But my goal for today is that you're going to learn great things about how to use essential oils and other products to really improve your sleep, because I feel sleep makes or breaks our day. If we have great sleep, we feel like we can take on the world. When we don't have good sleep, that's when we run into trouble. We are not as clear-minded. We're a little bit distracted. We are crabbier. We don't have as much energy or motivation to get through our day. Or we don't have as much patience for our children, our family members, or our coworkers. So I want to give you some of those tips. Hopefully you can implement all of them, but even if you can implement just a couple tonight, I know you'll be on your way to having better sleep. And consistency is truly the key. Just like eating a salad once a month doesn't make you a healthy eater, using sleep techniques once a month also doesn't help your body build that routine to help you get great sleep. It is a process and it's a lifestyle that takes a little adjustment and time to adapt. So let's dive in. First, the first tip that I have is really important to turn off electronics 1 to 2 hours before you want to fall asleep. The reason is that blue light prevents our body, our brain, from producing the natural melatonin that we need to relax and start getting sleepy. You can easily put a filter on your phone to use the blue light filter that comes with most new smartphones. But if you find yourself that you have to be working on the computer, or the kids maybe need to finish that last homework project before bed, download a free program called Flux, F.LUX, and it's fantastic for changing the light settings on your monitor. So you will start to notice that the blue colors are disappearing and everything has more of a yellow orangish tint, which is perfect because then you're not seeing those blue lights, and those blue lights are not preventing your body from helping you prepare for sleep. Other things that can help is dimming the lights in the evenings, or even getting a pair of blue blocker glasses. They look kind of like sunglasses. If you wear glasses, you can just prop them right in front of your other glasses. But especially as you're starting this new routine, the lighting is really a key for helping your body and mind prepare for a great night of sleep. The second piece I want to talk about is nutrition. Eating a balanced diet is extremely important, as well as drinking plenty of water throughout the day. So Two of my favorites are lemon and citrus fresh. Young Living's essential oils are so safe that we actually have a Vitality line that you can ingest. And one of the ways I love to do this is just add a drop to my glass of ice water. Now you only want to do essential oils in a glass or stainless steel. So especially your plastic water bottle, don't put it in there. It will actually start to break down the plastics in there, and you don't want to be drinking plastic. So glass or stainless steel water bottles are perfect, or an actual glass. And ours are so potent, you only need just a drop. You can add it on your ice, or I like to add it to a slice of cucumber because it will stick to that, or a piece of fruit, and drop that into my water and enjoy. I find when I'm using one of these two in my water, I tend to drink more water, which is actually really beneficial for our bodies. Getting good protein sources are also important throughout the day. Whether you are vegetarian or not, it's important to get that great protein from either plant or animal. One of my favorite ways is our protein shakes. So we have this one. This is one of my favorite, the Chocolate Deluxe. If you open the bag, it smells like a brownie mix, and it pretty much tastes like that too, but without all the high sugar. We also have a great vanilla spice that I love as well. My telltale test of a great shake is whether you can just add water and drink it as is. And these two you definitely can. You don't have to worry about adding other flavors to mask the taste or the texture. So definitely good ones, and definitely high in protein, 25 grams per serving. Avoiding caffeinated beverages is also critical. After 3 p.m. should be your cutoff time to avoid those high caffeinated beverages. You can use more natural beverages, such as an organo coffee or a sleek tea, or even our favorite Ninja Zing. Avoiding sugars, fruits, junk foods, and such 4 to 6 hours before bedtime is also important. That's going to help your body digestive system, so that you're not working on that instead of trying to sleep. And then really avoiding all food 2 hours before bedtime, especially the spicy foods that get our body revved up and awake and alert. Also a problem for when we're trying to get great sleep. Taking a quality vitamin is also important, because we try to eat healthy, but we can't possibly get all the nutrients that our body needs throughout each day. So my favorite is our Young Living Master Formula. And it comes in a convenient daily pack. So I can just grab one of these packs, take the supplements for the day, and be on my way. It keeps everything simple and fast and easy, where it's all packed with the nutrients that I need. Now, most supplements, you only absorb 20 to 40% of the nutrients in vitamins from the common vitamins purchased. One of the greatest benefits of Young Living is you'll see this little darker capsule here. This is actually filled with some liquid vitamins, but also some essential oils. Gary Young had found when he created these that this will help the absorption of our supplements as well. So instead of that 20 to 40% absorption rate, we are now getting 40 to 80% absorption rate. So I know a lot more nutrients are going to make it into my system and not be wasted. The other piece that I love to add to our routine is a probiotic. Our Life 9 probiotic is a simple capsule I take right before bed. It really helps my digestive system keep that proper balance in my system, so that I don't have so many tummy troubles. And of course, it just helps keep me regular too. Magnesium is also a fabulous source as well. If you can find magnesium to take as a supplement, or even if you use magnesium and Epsom salt. An Epsom salt bath before bed is a fabulous way for your body to relax and restore. The magnesium in your body is helpful for sleep, as well as the Epsom salt is just going to help pull any pain or toxins or trouble items from your body and just help give you that really great night of sleep. So what I love to do is take a couple cups of Epsom salt, and I will drop my essential oils in there. I'll do 5 to 10 drops into about 2 cups of Epsom salt. Let the oil soak into the salt, and then pour that 2 cups into a large bath. As you know, oil and water don't mix. If you were to just drop the oil into the bath, the oil would float to the surface or easily stick to your skin as you're in the bath. Adding it to the Epsom salt is a great source because then it will disperse through the water so that your body can absorb that very easily and consistently throughout the bath. Topic number 3 is exercise. You probably knew this one was coming, but exercising, getting at least 30 minutes of activity every day. And one of the ways that you can support yourself with that is using our Raven essential oil. So Raven is a nice blend of essential oils that Gary Young has put together that's really going to help open up the airways. And when we can open up the airways, we're actually going to get more oxygen into the body. It's going to get through to circulate all throughout our blood cells and give us more energy. It will actually make your workout more effective and your muscles less sore because you're going to be getting that great movement in your blood with all that extra oxygen. Peppermint's also a great one for if you need a little boost of energy as well. Oh, but back to nutrition. I forgot to mention, sometimes one of the things that's keeping us up at night is digestive issues, stomach ache, whether it's nervousness or whether it's food that we're trying to process. Digize, which is also another one of our Vitality ones from our kit, is a great solution for that. It is one that you can take internally. For me personally, I'm not a fan of the taste, so I would put it into capsules that I could easily swallow without tasting, or I'll make a simple roller ball of it combined with a little bit of peppermint just to roll right around my belly button and help with any digestive issues easily resolved, and I'm feeling better very quickly. I call that my happy tummy recipe, and one of my sons actually will make the smiley face on his tummy as he uses it. So if you need that recipe, let me know. I'll be happy to send that over to you. It's very easy. The next category I want to talk about is pain. A lot of times what keeps us up at night is pain. My first comment on that is to make sure that you are seeing a chiropractor, getting your body into an alignment, and helping your system so that you can heal and move forward with that. In between appointments, though, you need that relief in the middle of the night, or you need that help to get through your day. And that's where our Pan-Away oil is fabulous for that. This one is a strong, hot oil, so putting it directly on your skin may be a little bit irritating. So I definitely recommend diluting this with some carrier oil. You can make a simple roller ball of this to roll on your skin, or mix it with some coconut oil and just rub on as an easy lotion. We also have already mixed up a simple Cool Azul pain cream, which is fantastic for applying immediately. penetrates deep into the tissue and just kind of helps melt that muscle ache and pain away so you can continue to get through your day. Copaiba is also a great essential oil that I love to take on a daily basis internally. We also have our Deep Relief Roll-On. This one's already diluted, ready to roll on wherever those aches and pains are. And lastly, I want to mention our Agile Ease. This is a great supplement. It includes the glucosamine sulfate, which is very helpful for your joints. So those of us that have that family history of joint issues, here's your answer. Next, let's talk about immune system, because one of the other things that keeps us up at night is if we're sick or our family members are sick. And that's where Thieves comes into place. Again, another one from our starter kit. Thieves is a great one to either take internally, or you can have our other bottle that you can use topically. This is a great one that we actually dilute before applying to our skin. Make a roller ball, and it's very simple to just roll on your feet after a bath or shower and add your socks. The reason why you put oils on your feet is they have the largest pores in your body, so it makes it very easy for your body to absorb the oil, and then it's getting all throughout your system. This one in particular is one of my favorite scents because it reminds me of my great-grandmother and the gingerbread and molasses cookies that she would always make. So great memories trigger when I smell that one. It's helpful if you're coming down with something to use this as well, or we try to use it as a proactive method to try to prevent getting sick. So both are great. I find that if you do start to feel like you're coming down with a little something and you're using this right away, it really helps kick it a bit faster. One of my favorite supplements from Young Living is ImmuPro, and ImmuPro does include a tiny bit of melatonin, as well as some other essential oils that are really helpful for boosting your immune system. So it is a great little, I don't know if you can see this, a great little chewable that works well for adults or children to take right before bed, and good night. Number 6 I want to talk about is bedroom layout. I find it's really important to remove all the sleep distractions. Your bedroom should be your room that you have for sleep and romance only. So removing your workstation, your laptop desk, your projects that are piling up in the corner, get rid of them and get them out of your bedroom because they need to be away from you. When you go into your bedroom, it should be your relaxation space, not something that you're reminded of, oh yeah, I still got to do that, or I still got to do that. Help your body, help your mind by clearing that space and being able to enjoy just your sleep. The other thing I challenge you on is use a real alarm clock. Avoid the temptation of using your phone as your alarm clock. And I know many of you are gasping here, but try to give that up. And if you really need to have your phone nearby in case of an emergency phone call, at least put the phone across the room or out into the hallway. That will help you avoid the temptation that if you wake up during the night of flipping the phone over, exposing yourself to that light and looking at the time, or getting distracted with, ooh, a couple more notifications popped up, I'll just take a peek. And then you are actually re-waking your body up instead of staying in that sleep state. So using a real alarm clock will help avoid, again, that blue electronic light, but then also help you prevent those distractions of other things. I also encourage you to make your room as dark as possible. There are great blinds that are room darkening blinds that are fantastic for all times of the year to keep the light out. Using a eye mask, magnetic eye mask, or even propping a book in front of your alarm clock if you really want it dark. And of course, getting rid of night lights or anything like that. I also encourage you to not go to bed until you're actually intending to sleep. Laying in your bed consistently and not sleeping is just going to have your body continue in that state. You really want to go to bed when you are intending to sleep. Oh, and then let's talk about your sheets. Personal favorite in my routine is clean, untangled, nice, smooth sheets. And one of the ways I love to do that is actually using wool dryer balls in my laundry. They save us a ton on electricity, pretty much cutting my drying time in half when I'm using the Norwex wool dryer balls. And then at the end of the cycle, I just like to add a little drop of lavender on there as well. So it's calming, relaxing, and great smell to my sheets and pillowcases when I do my laundry. If I need a midweek touch-up, it's an easy solution to make a bed and pillow spray, or this also makes a great gift for friends too, where you just put a tiny bit of Epsom salt or witch hazel in the bottom of the bottle, add 10 to 15 drops of your lavender or other calming essential oil, and fill the rest with distilled water. Then it's an easy spray that you can add to your bedding, your room, your child's favorite stuffed animal, anything like that, that will help really create that great environment. So number 7, let's talk about your evening routine. I think we are great at establishing an evening routine for children. We get them their bath, we get them their snack, their jammies, we read them a story and tuck them into bed. But as adults, we don't prioritize our evening routine as important for preparing our body as well as our mind for sleep. So I encourage you to have that routine. Find those great jammies, washing your face, getting ready for bed. One of my favorites, of course, is our Young Living Art Cleanser and our Art Moisturizer. It already has essential oils in it that are great for my skin, but also great for calming too. And then easily brushing your teeth, our Thieves toothpaste as well as our Thieves mouthwash are also great solutions. And the reason I bring these products up is because sometimes what is preventing our body from sleeping is actually some of the extra toxins that are in our environment or in just our daily products, whether it's our shower gels or shampoos, makeup, skincare, or personal hygiene products. It's important to read those labels and find out what's in there. Is it safe for my body, or is this actually making my body work harder than it needs to? You can easily look up most of your products if you go to ewg.org, and you can look up a lot of products and see how they're rated and educate yourself on what ingredients are in your products. Make sure there's no parabens, phthalates, or other issues that prevent our bodies from continuing to be healthy or prevent our children from proper growth and development or influence early hormones or other challenges in their little bodies too. So back to that evening routine. Use those safe products, jammies, wash your face, brush your teeth, enjoy reading a book or some other non-stimulating activity. And one of the biggest changes I think you can make is starting a gratitude journal. Most of us are big overachievers. We have big goals for every part of our day. And at the end of the day, we think about the 100 things that we didn't get done. I challenge you to take a simple journal and write down 3 to 5 things every night before you fall asleep that you are grateful for, things that went well, or maybe something that didn't go well, but you're grateful for the opportunity or the door that it may open to something different too. I found that when a friend challenged me last year to start doing this, the first few weeks were hard. I would look for things, I would try to think of something, and really had to think about it. But as I started to consistently do this, I started seeing things throughout my day that I was grateful for. Then you start experiencing them all throughout the day. You start talking about them, you start noticing them, you start telling them to your coworkers, your children, your friends, which then in turn shares that gratitude and is almost contagious to the people around you to get them into a better, more positive light as well. And so I challenge you, try it for 30 days, see the difference that it makes, but make this part of your continual evening routine. Can be very helpful. I also love to set up my diffuser each night. So adding a little bit of water and 2 to 4 drops of essential oil in my bedroom and getting my diffuser going that hour before bedtime also gets me in that great state to relax and calm. So some of my favorites that we love to use are also right from our kit, which are our Stress Away, Peace and Calming, or Valor. Always great solutions that just help you get further along that path to relaxation. If you need help getting into deeper sleep and quieting that busy mind, frankincense can also be a big helper, which is also part of our kit. And then cedarwood is another great option. It is an inexpensive oil that helps quiet the busy mind. Most of us are creative thinkers. We get great ideas as soon as we lay down and try to sleep. So having the ability to help quiet our minds and kind of shut that off helps us to get into that deep REM sleep that we really need to get to. The other thing I encourage you to do is when those great ideas pop up, grab a notepad and pen from the side of your bed, write them down quick, and then forget them so that you can get into sleep. Don't spend your night trying to make sure that you remember to take care of that thing tomorrow or the great idea or whatever it is that you have been thinking about. Write it down, forget it, and then help your body get into that great REM sleep. Sleep aids are another topic I want to share with you. So, of course, sadly, it is a myth that having alcohol before bed will help you sleep. It, in fact, does not. It actually disrupts your sleep, actually more. You might fall asleep faster, but the quality of sleep will not get better because your body actually has to metabolize that alcohol for 4 to 6 hours, and then your body can start into that sleep routine. So obviously that's almost most of your evening already, so you're really not going to feel that rested the next day. Sleep aids, I would avoid regular use of them. Use them only as needed because many of them can become highly addictive and become part of your routine where your body just doesn't learn how to produce that natural melatonin and help you relax on a normal basis without them. So use them in moderation. One of the items that I like is our Sleep Essence. It does have some melatonin as well as some of the best sleep oils in it, like lavender, vetiver, valerian, and rue. So a great combination to help you relax. It comes in a really teeny tiny little capsule. Let's see if I can show you here. Very tiny, easy to swallow capsule that it's very helpful just to give you that extra start when you know it's going to be a busy night, you had a challenging day, you're going to just need some help just to quiet your mind. I recommend that you take this 8 to 9 hours before you intend to wake up. It does take a little while to wear off, especially if you don't use them very often. And then step number 10, if you did not follow steps 1 through 9, or today is just one of those days where you are exhausted, you just don't have the energy that you need, then my friends, peppermint is going to be your new friend. The scent of peppermint can help waken you. It's a great one for that 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon when you're tempted to grab that next caffeinated beverage. Go for some peppermint instead. It's great in your diffuser, or just smelling from the bottle, or even adding into my favorite, the chocolate protein shake. Is a great option. It is one that should be diluted, or if you are going to add it to a beverage, make sure that it is more consistency than just water, such as honey, a protein shake, hot chocolate, or an easy recipe is just adding a couple drops of this into a brownie mix box. So tastes like Junior Mints to me. Other ideas for energy is our Ningxia Zing. It's a healthy version of a sparkling beverage. It includes lime, our wolfberry juice, as well as black pepper. Black pepper is a great energy oil, so that's a good option there. It also makes a simple mock Bloody Mary if you just take V8 juice and add a drop of this to it, or even just a toothpick dip, because this one is pretty strong. You only need a tiny bit because it is so concentrated. Our Ningxia Red supplements also come in our starter pack. So that's a great thing I forgot to mention when we were talking about nutrition. This is a great high boost of antioxidants to keep you healthy, but it also includes some great things as well. So I recommend taking this one more in the morning as needed. And then Nitro is our also another supplement, very similar to the Ningxia Red, but is really great for that cognitive fitness. So helping you keep your mind sharp, and especially when you need help on those days where you didn't get good sleep and you need that support. So that's a lot of tips. I hope you can implement a few of them today and a few more tomorrow, and as the weeks continue, so that you can really enjoy what great sleep is. I thought I was getting great sleep. When I changed my lifestyle and included these tips, then I truly knew what it was to have energy and enthusiasm and great moods to get through my days. So I hope that you will find that too, and you will find waking up in the morning revitalized and start out, you feel like a whole new person. Thank you for listening, and please reach out to me if you have any questions.